One of the things I struggled with throughout my academic career, ever since I was like around 14 years old, starting high school, throughout the end of high school, I just never got down to do the work that I actually had to do because most of the time I wouldn't want to do it. Who wants to work hard, right? Like most people, when they have something to do, a specific project or assignment or just a general task, they never put 100% of their mind to it. And that's one of the things I noticed and I suffered from. One thing I can just tell you is if you want to get work done, you don't have to complete it, like, you don't have to do your full assignment in one go. But if you're going to do a specific set of work, you have to make sure you put 100% of your mind to it. Because when you're not fully focused, your brain is literally just fried and you don't do as much work as you thought you actually have to do, right? So, like, throughout my final year of high school, right, we had like these really important exams, and I only had to study for like three subjects. That's all I had to do. But I literally just couldn't get myself to sit down. Like my dad, like, I honestly can't believe I didn't listen to him that whole time, but now I really understand what he was saying. You don't have to study for 4 or 5 hours. That's actually very wrong. Our brains work in a way that we sit down for a period of like around 90 minutes. 90 minutes, you sit down and you really tell yourself, this is actually one of the other things you really have to like tell yourself. You have to like force your brain into doing the hard work. Because when you have to do like study something or an assignment, your brain automatically doesn't want to do it. Your brain automatically just wants to move to a different zone of comfort. Your brain doesn't want to work hard, right? So when you tell yourself you're gonna work for like 3 to 4 hours, you're lying to yourself because most of the time you're just distracted with other things regarding technology, right? So one tip I can give you to just get more work done in general is to do your work in 90-minute intervals. I think it's because of the way our dopamine circuits work. I made a video on that, but I might have to expand on it a bit in another video. But a tip I can give you is work in 90-minute intervals because our brain resets our perceptions of time within 90 minutes. Because when you just try to study for 3 4 hours, most likely your brain is in another state of consciousness and you're not able to focus fully on the work that you actually have to do. So when you sit down, you tell yourself, I'm going to work for 90 minutes. 90 minutes. And another thing is reduce the distractions you have before you do your work. So I recommend trying to do this around in the morning time. If you don't have any classes, let's say it's during the weekend, you want to get some work done, honestly, wake up, don't do anything else. Like, because when you do a lot of things, like check your phone, maybe talk to your friends a little bit, then go out and stuff, eat some food, then come back to do your work, your brain is literally fried by the time you do all of those things. So the best thing to do is to limit the amount of activity you do before you do your work, because you're saving the energy that your brain has to put it into the work that you actually have to do. So when you do a lot of stuff, like you have conversations, you make breakfast, maybe you want to go for a walk with your dog or something, then like, just a lot of random things that you do before you actually get work done. Trust me, by the time you do a lot of those things and you actually want to get some work done, bro, your brain is completely fried. Your brain is so fried. So that's why it's so hard to do work after like a whole day of doing a bunch of random shit, because you've used so much energy. You don't understand, bro. You use so much energy when you do the small things, bro. Just like talking to people, walking, buying shit, making food, bro. Your brain really gets tired after you do those things because it takes so much energy. So try Just try working in 90 minutes. Just try 90 minutes. Sit down. Tell yourself that I'm going to focus on this for 90 minutes. Just give it all your energy. Don't check your phone. That stuff can wait. Don't try to eat anything while you're doing it as well. So basically just try not to spike your dopamine before you do work because it's hard, you know. So as you're in that 90-minute interval, it'll help you so much to focus better rather than telling yourself I'm going to study for 3 to 4 hours because you know you're just lying to yourself at that point, right? So 90 minutes, 90-minute time blocks. Just do your work. That's even if you can just do one block of 90-minute work. That'll be life-changing for you, man. And just as you keep getting better and better at it, just add more 90-minute blocks and just do some deep work.